This video explains how to access your students' progress in the Read 180 and System 44 program. So when you log into Teacher Central, you are going to see that there are several things that you'll have access to. So one will be a class management. The second one will be the data dashboard. So what you are going to do is you are going to log in and click data dashboard, and then you're going to go over to one of these on the left-hand side. So you can see how they're doing with independent reading to see whether or not they've completed a reading counts quiz. You can also take a look at how they are doing with the student application. So with the student app, they are going to have several zones to complete in a segment. So what will happen when you click here is that you will then select what specific student you want to look at, and then it will give you their information. So it will give you what their current level is, and then what the average session length is, and then how many segments have been completed. So you will see with this one that here are the students' performances just in terms of their average segments and then their current segments. You can also take a look at the difference between the first attempt and the second attempt. So you will see that the student did better on the second attempt, and we're starting to see where they are passing some of the zones. A pass for a zone would be a 70% or higher. That is how you'll be able to, it will register for you as the teacher once a student scores a 70% or higher. What you will also have a view of is the overview of how they have done with each of the segments, and then also when they started it, when it was completed, how many sessions they spent, and then the amount of time spent. You can also look at an individual zone. So for the Explore zone, how did the student do? For the Reading zone, how did the student do? For the Language zone, how did the student do? Okay, so you can see that data as well. This is a great piece to use when having a very quick conference with the students to talk about their progress. And it's a really, really good data point to use for them. So again, this is how to look at your students' progress in Read 180 and System 44.